Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.
Great day, everyone. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections. Divine Connection is a magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We advertise with different businesses, entrepreneurs, pastors, gospel artists, and positive things going on in the community. We are here to help make it happen and spread your good news through Divine Connections. And also March, we have a quarterly issue, and this is March, so it actually just came out. So I want you to go get your copy of Divine Connections Magazine. Go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com subscriptions, okay? And order your copy and see the great things that's going on with Divine Connections. The next thing I want to tell you, if you are interested in a 30-second, or if you need a 30-second or 60-second commercial, that's one of the services we do here at Divine Connections. We make it happen for you, and we'll show you what's sponsored towards the end. So if you're looking to get a 30-second or 60-second spot or commercial, we can help you do that here at Divine Connections. If you would like to be a sponsor on one of the shows, so at the end of the show, we'll have some sponsors. I only have a couple of spots. So if you would like your business or your pastor or your marketing to be one of our sponsors, make sure you stay connected with me. It's just a 3-month commitment as well. And then the next thing I'm so excited about, this is Divine Connection News, so I got to give you the scoop of what's going on. We have Divine Connections Mother's Day special. I'm looking to honor 100 mothers coming up this Mother's Day. So if your mom is the best mom ever and she is your Divine Connection, we have a small packet of celebrations for her. It's only $50. And then also the next thing we're going to do is get 100 sponsors as well. If you are a business that have Mother's Day gifts or special gifts that's for a mother, we want you to stay connected and be a sponsor for only $25. You'll send a package to the mother as well as be in Divine Connections directory. So make sure you guys stay connected with Divine Connections, 336-338-8903, or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. So that's your Divine Connection news. And today I am so excited to have a special guest on the line talking about health and wellness. If you didn't see my salad that I just posted with all the goodies that I had on my salad, it was spinach and apples and peppers and raisins and onions. And so just a journey of just making healthier decisions. And so I want to bring on Miss Wyndi Cooper. Woo! I can't hear you. Okay, there we go. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you doing today?
Doing awesome. So glad to have you on today. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from and what you do.
Awesome. So thank you, number one, for letting me be here. Now I'm hungry because of that awesome salad that you were talking about. Good. Awesome choices.
Yeah.
My name is Wyndi Cooper. I'm a health and wellness distributor, and I have amazing plant-based tools that I love to share with everybody. I want to shout about them from the rooftops because I see how many people that they're helping. There's not one single person in this world that could not go, better without, or with our God-made supplements. That's what I call them. I believe that there's a reason why he put certain plants and products on this earth, and have somebody to listen to him and his word and put them together for our use, for our health is amazing to me. A little bit about me. I lost my mom. Talking about the moms, I love how you're doing that. But I lost my mom from breast cancer and another issue called hepatopulmonary syndrome, which is a non-alcoholic liver disease.
Wow.
And
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, it's rough. Let me tell you, it's
Yeah.
normal, without your sidekick. But all of it, it's kind of weird how all of this played in, because at the time I was going through that with her, this company was being discussed behind closed doors at that same time. So a lot of things happened that led me to this company. I won't go into a lot of it right this minute, but with the liver, with my mom always fought weight issues my whole life. I can remember seeing, I know everybody's heard Dexatrim and all of that. I can remember all of that over the counter stuff, and her weight would just flip flop, and it just was not good. And it wasn't to do, she wanted to eat what she wanted to eat. She wanted to take this magic stuff, Well, to some, yeah, that may work. To some of us, it doesn't work. Um, you just when we're not trained to eat and brought up to eat in the right way and all of that, it's so easy for us to sorry about that, guys. It's so for us to go and reach for that, hamburger and french fries and whatever else junk that our body just doesn't know what to do. And then you fast forward it to now, where all of this stuff is FDA approved so that it lasts longer and all that. Our body doesn't know what to do with that, guys. So what our body's supposed to do with it? If you've never gone through and cleaned your filter, what your liver is, guess what? We may have some issues. God forbid that do happen.
Right.
Taking care of ourselves, He gives us the wisdom also to do what's right and
Your sound went out a little bit.
never fails that we get phone calls and everything else going on. I apologize. I tried to get everything blocked. Anyway, so what I have is a plethora of tools, all different types. If you have an issue with weight, yes, I can help you with weight. Some of our products have also helped people with thyroid issues have thyroids work again without having to get it removed. My daughter is one of those. My daughter's also one that had a miracle child, who the doctor said, you're never going to have a child. You have PCOS. You have this. They tried, all this other stuff. Well, guess what, guys? She just delivered my first grandchild. Well, her first daughter, not my first grandchild, but her first granddaughter in September. And she's healthy and she's beautiful and she's thriving. And so is my daughter. People from diabetes, I know everybody's heard it has affected somebody's family member in one way or another, if not hereditary. In my family, diabetes after the age of 40 runs prevalently in my family. I want to stand and against that curse. I do not want to pass it on. It stops at this generation. I want it, whatever we can do. If it can be controlled by what we put into our mouth, then why not?
Exactly.
Why not? And it's so easy. It's 2 capsules twice a day for that particular issue. To cleanse our liver, it's 1 capsule at night at bedtime. Some of you guys are probably reaching for the soft drinks. Where I come from, we call them Cokes. Everything's a Coke. We're from the South, so it's a Coca-Cola or those Monster energy drinks. You're seeing your children, your college kids, all of them coming in because they're so tired that they think that Monster energy drink, y'all, it's not. Look and see what it's doing to the kidneys. Look up those ingredients, guys, and do some investigating yourself. Learn.
Yeah, let me ask you something about that, because I know a lot of people that drink Monsters and they'll say, well, it's 0 calories. Can you touch on that?
It does not matter. Look at the chemicals that you cannot pronounce in that drink, and you tell me how your kidneys and your liver, what they're supposed to do with that sludge. I mean, if our bodies can't break it down, what is it going to do? If it's going to hold on to it, then what is it going to do?
That's right.
And I feel like our body holds on to it. That's why we have so many digestive issues. That's why people are on, medications for all of that. I'm going to throw in the C word, which is one I cannot stand, and that's cancer. I mean, if your body is holding on to a chemical that it can't process, then what is it going to do with it? It's going to store it in your liver and your all of your organs, your joints, your muscles, your tissues, and we got to get that stuff out and thrive. Our bodies are made to thrive.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's talk about your personal journey. What did you have to deal with, and what you're taking to make your body, to make the right choices and make your body healthier? What's your experience
So
been?
after I had lost my mom, and a couple other things had happened, my husband and I were on our honeymoon, and we were no, we weren't. It wasn't a honeymoon. It was our anniversary. It wasn't a honeymoon. But we were going back to the same place that we went on our honeymoon. My uncle had a place in West Jefferson, right outside of Boone, North Carolina, and it was real high up in the mountain. So it could be snowing up there and not down below. Well, the
Oh,
particular got there, of course, we got snowed down. We're like, oh, we can walk a mile in the snow. Girl, I thought we were going to die. I literally thought we were going to die. And we were so unhealthy. But then you start thinking about all of these things that you're going through and you think your body's handling it well and it's not. You're not. And you've gained the weight. I called myself, I was fat and happy. Me and my husband, we, had come through a terrible divorce and he had too. And then we met each other and, we're fat and happy. We didn't care. But we almost died on the mountain, let me just
oh wow.
time I got up there, girl, and I got on my computer and I ordered an elliptical machine and started working, And I had tried several things in the past to help me with my appetite, give me some energy because I was, like I said, I had come through a bad divorce, single momitis, I call it, where we're doing everything and taking care of everybody else but ourselves. So
Right.
the way we eat, it's on the go, and it's really not that healthy for us, all of that stuff. When I thought we were going to die, um, when I got back home, I got on that elliptical. I lasted 5 minutes and I was crying. Like,
Oh,
what in the world have I done? And a
no.
girlfriend of mine from high school, just had not talked to her in forever, called me and she was like, hey, girl, I was thinking about you. I got these supplements that I want you to try. And I was like, Carla, I've already done all that stuff. I got to do this on my own. She's like, nope, I want to help you. Come get these supplements. I want you to try them and then tell me what you feel. Girl, that was April 2015. I have not looked back. I come from I worked really, really stressful jobs throughout my careers and made people a lot of money
Mm,
because I, devoted 60, 80, 100 hours a week into those stressful jobs. So that's not taking care of you either. So with all of that, I had a lot of severe digestive issues.
mm,
On several crazy, crazy digestive medicines that the side effects to it, guys, are off the wall. But in order to be able to go throughout the day, I had to do that. Well, when I noticed when I started these supplements that those symptoms weren't as prevalent anymore. And I was like, okay, I'm coming home. I'm working a full-time stressful job. I get home and I still got a little bit of energy in me. I think I'll go walk down the street. But my started joining me. And we looked forward to it. It was it was a great stress reliever and we felt great. We slept really good because, he did this with me as well.
yeah.
He lost 60 pounds within 4 months. I'd lost 45 pounds in 4.5 months, kept all of that out off all, excuse me, across these 5 years, later. Still educating myself on what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, because guys, it's a crazy, crazy world and they don't care about us. Let me just tell you, if it doesn't come from God, they don't care from us. But so now here I am. I'm a grandmother. I'm 49 years old. I say it's the new 29 because I feel great. I have 7 grandchildren that I run circles around.
Oh,
The baby's 5 months. My oldest grand's 13. And we just have fun. I have a farm. I have my own horse boarding facility. Um, and I just stay as active as I can, because I feel like if we don't use it, we lose it. And these give me the strength every day to get up and do my best. And what I love too is being that coach for somebody else, being that person that reaches down and picks somebody else, that's been in a hole lift them up. That's where my heart is. If I can save somebody's mom from going through what my mom did and what I've watched, that's what I want to do.
Awesome, awesome. What a interesting journey. But then you decided to just basically kind of break generational curses, started making wiser decisions, and just starting doing research. What is the best option for me? What do I need to eat? What do I not need to eat? I need to exercise a little bit. And then finding the right things that fit for you that made a change in your life, and then turn it around, sharing with others who are open to hear, because we know everybody's not open to hear, that are open to hear and go on that journey with you as well. And so you have maybe a group of women and men maybe that you connect with and go through the journey with as well.
Oh yes, I have a group of there's 2,000 of us in this group that are just, from my customers. We have intimate little groups, for people that maybe don't want, in your face thing, because, our testimony, we have some personal issues to it. You know what I mean? And so we don't want to shout about that to the world. And that's totally, I totally get that. So we have, some intimate ones. We have 2 calls that we do, two every other week. Bi-weekly is what I'm trying to say. Bi-weekly support calls for customers, them on their journey. I, do consulting with them, come up with what issues that they struggle with the most. All of this is free, because if you were to just go to our tools, when you get them, they don't come with instructions.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a coach. So
Mm-hmm.
let's put that out there. And that's what I love to do is, meeting with the, Dolores, me and you meeting one-on-one on the phone or whatever, however that's your prerogative. You tell me what your issues are, what you struggle with, what your goal is. And then I tell you, okay, this is what we need to do to try to do that. And I
Mm-hmm.
encourage you, along the way. We have a lot of people who just want to love,
Yeah.
this day and time, we need all of that we can get. Let's just be real.
Oh yeah, for sure that, for sure that. So you lost, when you first started this journey in 2015, you lost 60 pounds.
45 pounds. My
Oh,
husband
45 pounds, I'm sorry.
and have to outdo us. They just
Don't they lose weight easier than women? Like, I don't get it. So I know like a lot of women and men too, want to lose that belly fat. So do you have like a strong tool that will kind of, fix that up or help that?
girl, I have a belly blaster kit.
Okay.
Straight up.
So that's something you take once, and then after that, you just take supplements. After you do that, say it again. I'm sorry, I don't want to say it wrong.
Those capsules are the supplements. These are a natural ingredient supplement. Okay. And what
Mm-hmm.
you do is it will help you with appetite control, so that portion control, you don't eat as much. You're
Mm-hmm.
picky about what you even want to eat. You'll
Mm-hmm.
like getting up and going outside and playing with your children for a little bit, as opposed to, I just worked all day. Just let me get supper cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a whole plethora of things that you see, and what I like about our formulator is we don't have just one fix it for everybody, Dolores. We
Mm-hmm.
have a plethora of tools. If you can't take a capsule, I've got drinks.
That's the thing, right?
I've got capsules. I've got, low. Some people, don't want, all of the energy or whatever. I've got a low formula for that. Some people are like, give me what you got. I'm done. And so, we have those in between. Another reason why I love this company too, because they understand that what may work for you may not work for me. And
Right. Awesome, awesome. So basically, it kind of, I don't know, kicks in maybe the, was it the metabolism to get everything stirred up, and
that is
then kind of levels off for balanced nutrition. Am I saying that right?
that is correct.
Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So right now, let's do this. Let's play a little video,
Okay.
and then we'll come back.
Okay.
All right, hold tight.
Sometime shortly after the new millennium, something remarkable happened. It went by almost unnoticed. In the early 2000s, it made an occasional headline here and there, but barely made a mark in mainstream media compared to things like reality TV. Even though it's been commonly known that this could be the biggest health crisis we've ever faced, it almost silently continues to wreak havoc. And no one really seems too alarmed. Presidents have addressed it, celebrities have demanded change, and companies have even been sued over it. What we're talking about is that early in the 2000s, obesity became the #1 deadly preventable disease, overtaking smoking, which had held this infamous distinction for decades. Our goal isn't to make this video something ominous or scary. We want people to have some facts so that we can shine a light of hope for better health. To be honest, we want the tone of this educational piece to be filled with optimism and desire for change, because there is reason for optimism. The good news is that True Vision Health Associates are boldly doing all they can do to bring about change. This change, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen one person at a time. True Vision has set out to create innovative products and programs that are intended to simplify the way individuals approach a healthy lifestyle and to combat the factors that contribute to obesity. As the arsenal of True Vision Health products continues to grow, nothing is as effective in helping to control the factors that lead to weight gain than the latest True Vision product, True Control. True Control harnesses the power of nature to bring to you a simple-to-use, nutrient-filled product that will change the way you approach your weight management routine. You're going to love the way you feel from the first time you try the product. Experience more energy without a crash and burn. Appreciate more mental clarity without an abrupt fog. Rev your metabolic rate to revive your natural energy. Put yourself back in control of your health. Join us on an important mission to help one person at a time. Assist others to be more, do more, experience more. Now is your chance to be part of the change, leading the crusade to better health. Join the True Vision Health Mission. True Control gives the extra control you need to see the changes you want. Don't wish for a better tomorrow. Live a better today. Experience the acceleration that is True Control.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
We've had some updates actually too since that video. I wanted to throw that in there. We have now branded our name as Truvy to be up. I wasn't going to send that, and I was like, I can explain that in this video. Yeah. Recently, True Control is now True Boost. So the Truvy Boost. So a lot of things are going on in our marketing, and a lot of things are going on as far as new items being released. We just had two brand new drinks released this week. Ooh. They contain the two capsules that you would take in the morning and at lunch. They have those already in a drink form for you to pour a bottle of water and you just drink it. Cherry Rev and Citrus.
That sounds good.
Does, don't it? I can't wait to try it.
Awesome, awesome. Is there anything else you want to share about it, or anything you just want to share personally?
I don't. If there's anything, Dolores, you feel like I need to put in there, I think a broad spectrum.
Okay, tell us this. How can people get in contact with you if they have questions or want to connect with you? And I want to thank Nancy for connecting us. She said you were a great person to talk to, and I've loved it ever since. So share some contact information.
Okay, if you are friends with Nancy Parham, I know she supports you 100% and is probably on here watching. Nancy has the information. Reach out to her. She's an amazing, beautiful friend of mine. I love her dearly. If you do not have a connection with Nancy, you are welcome to find me on Facebook. My name is spelled funny. Hopefully that will help you remember that. The Wyndi Cooper, Cooper. You can also text me or call me. My number is 678-633-1935. And I'm here for you always. Would love to help anybody any way that I can. And this is not just for women. This is for aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, everybody. So if I could just shout it to the rooftops and get you to try it, I would love to. I'd love to help you.
Awesome, awesome. We are grateful for that. Great information today. So glad you decided to break generational curses and make a difference in your life. so that you can be an example for your family, yourself, and others as well. Awesome. So leave us with some words of encouragement.
Thank you so much, Dolores. You can do this. You can do this, and you can do it feeling great. And you don't have to do it being deprived. You don't have to do it feeling cheated. You are loved. You are wonderful and beautifully and fearfully made.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is Miss Wyndi Cooper. I'm so glad we were able to connect. She has great information, great plant-based tools. Maybe what's some restaurants that you eat at? Because you know with the fast food restaurants, it's fast food, so that's not healthy. But what places? Go ahead.
I mean, sometimes I have to stroll through McDonald's.
Yes.
Okay. So, but what I do through McDonald's is I kick the bun to the curb and just eat the meat and the cheese. And instead of getting the fries, I'll get a salad. Favorite is Chick-fil-A. I don't like to eat fast food a lot anyway, but if I do, one of my favorites is Chick-fil-A. They have awesome grilled chicken wrap and apple balsamic vinaigrette dressing. It's really good to dip that in. And you don't get those waffle fries. You can get a bowl of fruit, and their fruit is really good. Especially they have those little mandarin oranges in their fruit bowls. I mean, you could go anywhere, Dolores, like you were saying about the salad today, and you said you had this huge salad, and I was like, oh no, please don't tell me she had all those other crazy toppings on. I mean, you can run up 3,000 calories really fast in a salad. Yum, I want to bite. All of that good, I forgot what all you had said in there. My mouth was drooling.
I had spinach. And then it was red peppers, orange pepper, yellow peppers. Cut those up. Onions, raisins, apples, kosher dill pickles, and avocado.
Yum.
Yes.
I have to get a bite.
Yes. But thank you so much for coming on today. Really enjoyed your inspiration and the way that you see things and what you've done and what you are doing in the community to help us be healthier and feel better and have more energy. We only have one vessel, and we have to take care of it. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing your information of what you have going on. And I pray that people can like and share this video and just share it around and just spread the good news. So thank you for coming on. We'll have a couple of videos by the sponsors to play afterwards. And then I'll talk back with you. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
I'm good. Thank you so much for us. This has been a lot of fun. I do appreciate you, girlfriend, and I appreciate what you're doing, as well as getting the good word out for everybody as well.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you as well. Thanks. So hold tight. Just give me just a few minutes. We'll let the sponsors do their thing, and then I'll talk with you afterwards. And thank you so much for being my guest today.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. You're welcome. Thanks. Hold tight.
Do you need a radiant style? Come and see Delphine at Radiant African Hair Braiding Shop at 410 Four Seasons Boulevard at Four Seasons Mall on the second floor in Greensboro, North Carolina. We design creative styles of braiding, crochet, sew-ins, wedding styles, and so much more. Appointments and walk-ins are welcome. We also have a salon booth for rent. We are open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Contact Delphine today, 336-210-3102.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.